This is going to be good. This is inspired by, I'm not going to say it's in response to, because I haven't watched the whole video and I'm not really going to comment on anything. I'm not going to comment at all on anything but the parts I watched. It's going to rain here soon, and I wanted to make this video just because the reaction was everything I'd hoped. I'm still debating on what the title is going to be, but this is definitely an Inner Badger video. This is not going up on my partner channel. The subject is a gentleman, and I use that term loosely, named IntegralMath, who is one of the most uptight, self-righteous, narrowly focused, and I mean that in a bad way, in the sense that where you believe that your expertise in one field entitles you to speak authoritatively on many others. No surprise that this guy's a Thunderfoot fanboy. And just unself-aware dickheads I have ever met on YouTube. Wow. It is very interesting. I'm not going to say anything more about him except indirectly and by accident, because wow, talk about a target-rich environment. I am going to encourage you to look at the comment sections of the two videos that are linked below to Skeptical Heretic, or by Skeptical Heretic, and then the response video, to give you some examples. He sees a comment as deleted. I posted a comment with a glaring spelling error in it, and I'm like, oh God, gotta fix that, delete the comment, you know, or copy, delete the comment, paste it in, and reply again with the correction. And he says, oh, I've deleted the comment and I've taken back this thing. The comment was basically saying that introducing complex concepts in the popular press is not a serious academic thing to do. If you're going to introduce a serious concept, it is done, period, in peer-reviewed papers. Then, once it's been tested, once it's been vetted, you introduce it in the popular press, if at all. You know, or you do like most scientists do and let the popular press writers deal with that shit, and you go on to doing research. And I'm not dissing popular press writers here, because it's like, if I recall correctly, Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson is one, and he's damn good. Isaac Asimov was damn good. I mean, they popularized a lot of things. But I'm trying to be good here. I really am. But he throws out a few examples of people who actually had detailed publication histories before they published their books. And he thinks this somehow disproves me. And he thinks, oh, you deleted the comment, therefore you didn't want to say it. It's like, well, then you must have been sitting right on the edge of your fucking seat, because literally I deleted it within 5 seconds of posting the comment. Seriously, you are the most anal retentive... So? Wow. Inner Badger almost came out there in full force. Okay, but to go on, what I intended to do was what I still intend to do is give you, the viewer, the opportunity to determine for yourself what this gentleman is like. I strongly suggest that you find him in comments. You can find him anywhere where someone is dissing Harris or Thunderfoot or anyone like that. In any way, you can also pop into his channel and say a few things. So I'm certain you'll find something you'll disagree with, because you're not him and he's the expert on everything. Sort of like the Old Spice guy on crack and steroids, as far as his attitude. Oh, I did it again. But he when you disagree with him, note the number of times he assumes he knows what your position is better than you do. And look through the comments on Skeptical Heretics videos for proof. He assumes that he has never been wrong, or at least he never admits it, but he will call you out if you don't admit you're wrong every single time he thinks you're wrong. He expects an apology and hasn't given one that I remember. But most of all, he hates being accused of magical thinking, especially if, you see, this is where the bone really, that I've been picking about him really started with me. Because he is one of those people where if you agree with him, you're wonderful. If you disagree with him, you suck. And if you agree with him and then disagree with him, you suck and you're a traitor. And he treats you more harshly than anyone else he encounters. And I saw this coming a long time ago. And those of you who have been subscribed to me for a long time know that I really do not suffer fools gladly, especially not sycophantic fools. And when I say sycophantic, I don't necessarily mean ass-kisser. I mean someone who agrees with you not because of what you say, but because of you are giving them something they want in exchange for their agreement. And, well, really, he does that himself, which is amplification of his belief in his own position. So really, you're just an unnecessary accessory in his sycophancy. It's pretty crazy. And really, I encourage you to go look at his comments, both to those he likes and those he dislikes. He may clean up his act, you know, the observer effect. He may clean up his act in the next few months, but I guarantee you within 90 days he will go back to form. He is just that much stuck on himself unless he has some kind of major revelation about his dickheadness from this, which I doubt. Also, dude, get a new windbreaker. Okay. That'll be the one time I address him in this video, I promise. I directly address him. Let me see, what else? There was one other thing. The mosquitoes are eating me alive, and oh yes. If you have the chance, and if you're you might see his reaction to when he did this in a thread on one of my videos. Or was it, no, it was Skeptical Heretics' first of his two videos, where he originally thought I was interesting because, and I say interesting in an intellectual sense, and for an intellectual sense, for him means echoes his views. He originally thought that I was interesting in an intellectual sense in his self-absorbed way, because I went after the elevator gate people who believed they knew that the elevator guy had to have rapey intent or had to have ignoble intentions or something for Rebecca Watson because, well, that's just what guys do, or and in other ways pretended they could read minds. And so when he came up to me like that, or not came up to me, but when he was citing approvingly in ways that reflected well on himself, and later when I disagreed with him and pointed out that he was acting in the same mind-reading way that the people who were pretending to read elevator guys' mind were, he went a little sketchy about that. So I hit him with it again, and oh my God, it was 6 replies within 5 minutes. He went fucking nuts. So do that. I mean, compare him to radical feminists every chance you can. It makes him fucking crazy. But I'm sure you can find, I mean, this is wonderful about crowdsourcing. Y'all can find much more about his little peccadillos than I can with just by myself. I mean, I control a lot, but damn. please do take, if nothing else, lurk and watch him, because he is a prime example for why I dislike Thunderfoot, the media personality. I don't know anything about Thunderfoot, the actual person behind all of this. He is a prime example of why I dislike movement, any philosophy, because there is a smug self-certainty and lack of self-examination and questioning and doubt that is disgusting and repellent to anyone who has any idea what curiosity is and why it is a virtue. And, well, he's just why we can't have nice things. Not in particular for all of the things that go wrong, but he does represent a great deal of what is fucked up about the atheist community. And I strongly encourage you to explore this well of stupid and incompetence yourself. And I'm saying nothing about his professional competence as a mathematician, as an empathetic human being with room to grow and have dialogue here on YouTube, and not take himself so seriously that he is one of the most easily trolled people I've ever encountered. Not so much. He fails at that. But the mosquitoes have definitely gotten to me. I've got a margarita that's calling my name. Thank you for your time and attention.